Olá pessoas, tudo bom? Vamos lá para mais um episódio aqui, né? Eu tô no mesmo episódio, na verdade, praticamente. E fechar aqui, né, a história.
Oh. We're here to help sort out Miss Ting-Yun's things.
Well, I've managed to get through pretty much everything. It's all in this box. Please, take your time.
Okay, let's see what there is. An Annie Cassiter's seal, a small box, a knife, a bow, and something wrapped up tight. I wonder what this is. Looks like some kind of antique? But who'd want to hold on to something like this?
Oh, Ting-Yun explained that one to me. It's a folk statuette from Foxian antiquity. They say it can bring wealth if placed correctly.
There's also a note in the package. This is for you, Mr. Yenming. Wishing you fortune and success in every endeavor. Yenming, it seems like this is a gift for you from Miss Ting-Yun.
I remember asking her for one at the time. This is unexpected. I only mentioned it in passing, but she remembered.
Isso aqui define pra gente que a Ting-Yun verdadeira existe. Não era o tempo inteiro aquela criatura. Mas quando que ela foi trocada? Provavelmente não muito tempo. Acho que na última viagem dela. Então pode ser que a Ting-Yun verdadeira esteja em outro Luofu. Ou ela tenha sido aprisionada pela força antimatéria. Esse é um plot que eu quero a resposta, jogo. Eu quero saber. Me dá minha Ting-Yun de volta.
Candy that made your leg hair grow. A violin that could shatter glass with its piercing shriek. Oh, I was completely unprepared for this. I never thought Ting-Yun would leave something behind for me that was so sincere and earnest. If I don't return a gift, I'll lose our little duel. But what could I possibly gift her back?
Huh. Besides the seal, the knife, and the bow, none of this seems like something Miss Ting-Yun would have kept. I thought she was more about jewelry and beauty. Could there be other things similar to what Yenming got? We should take a look.
There's nothing else, except... it looks like there's something printed on the bottom of the box. The Sleepless Earl. Let me think. Where have I seen that name before?
I can't cook to save my life, but one thing I'm sure of is that's a kitchen knife. I've never seen Miss Ting-Yun use anything like that to defend herself. It must be another gift that she never had time to send. There's an ad in the knife case. Spices Supreme. A room alley? Which store is that again? This bow. It's a good bow. It couldn't be meant for me, could it? Alright, just kidding. Just trying to liven things up around here. Do you know where we're supposed to take these things?
O arco é pra Yukong, né? Que fica bem claro, ó. Ó, pegando o carimbo, o arco e flecha, né? A faca de cozinha e o chá. Bem, pela tradição do Luofu, provavelmente quando a gente, se a gente encontrar a Yukong viva, né? em algum lugar do enredo, provavelmente ela vai entrar pro expresso, né? Porque teoricamente ela já morreu pro Luffy, né? Não sei se isso implica em outras condições, né? Nossa, mas eu não fiz nada nesse mapa aqui, né?
The Sleepless Earl. Was that the name of that tea house at the port when we first got into town?
Welcome to the Sleepless Earl. I'm the owner here. The name's Ming Ming. How many of you are there? Which tea would you like today? Oh, this is the tea Miss Ting Yun promised to get for me. She really went to another world for me. She's incredible. When I took over this tea house from my parents, I thought I'd shake things up by creating a new tea product. Famous brews like Whale Tide Spring or vegetations in the Alchemy Cauldron have been around for millennia, and imported mixed teas have also found a niche. Introducing a new product into the industry is really hard. Miss Ting Yun came to the tea house one day and heard about my troubles. She said she could find me a brand new strain during her travels. One that nobody on the Cienjo had ever tasted. I just thought she was trying to cheer me up. I never thought she'd actually do it. Where is Miss Ting Yun today?
We found this box of seeds among her belongings. I'm sure Miss Ting Yun would have liked for you to have it.
Thank you. All of you. I think I should give something to Ting Yun in return. Based on her suggestion, I improved the Whale Tide Spring, Emerald Hills, and Dawn Dew strains to make a new variety with a sweet, long-lasting taste. I called it Ting Yun's Blend. Seeing as Ting Yun won't be able to try it, we should drink a cup to her memory.
Pegamos o chá. Pegamos o chá da Ting Yun.
Let's take it in turns. You rest. I'll stand guard.
The waffle is fancy.
Kicking.
How's it going? Did you take some time off? Isn't that the place on... It's the main tourists fresh whenever I'm tired.
Beco Aurum. Ah, uma coisa interessante, tá? É quando vocês estão vendo que tá amarelo, né? Se tiver meio alaranjado, significa que é de evento, tá? Então não faz parte da campanha principal. Mas é evento. Serve pra apresentar os personagens, né?
Honored guests, welcome to our humble eatery. What can we get for you today? Something from Miss Ting Yun for me? Oh, what a precious person she is. A sweet thing like her, gifting me a kitchen knife. When she first ate here, I told her my motto: you can't better your own food unless you taste it. Then she got me to talk about my hunting and cooking experiences out on other worlds. She was captivated. She pestered me about dish after dish. At the end, she mentioned she wanted to get me a gift. A sword for a hero and a knife for a chef. That's how she put it. She probably came across some rare mineral and forged it by hand. Look how sharp it is. I bet it'd cut straight through a Thalassa titanium terrapin shell. Miss Ting Yun is too kind. Who among the Arum Alley vendors hasn't been spoiled by the generosity of whistling flames? Her grand fare puts small merchants like us in touch with big intergalactic vendors. If we're talking gifts, it's us who should be gifting her something. Oh, I heard the trade port is open again for business. Miss Ting Yun must be real busy, right?
Fala a verdade, contar, né?
This is real, right? The monster you mentioned, where did it come from? I wish I could take this knife and cut it to ribbons. Forget it. Matters like these are beyond the control and understanding of a cook like me. Thank you, all of you. Let me prepare a dish for you as a gift for Miss Tengyun. It was our chili oil beef offal stew that first attracted Miss Tengyun to our restaurant. I can't believe that she'll never taste it again. Please, you'll have to eat her share too.
About that bow, I think I know who Miss Tingyun intended to gift it to.
Mr. Yen Ming said an ambassador will return with a gift for a trusted colleague. The
Se não me engano, uma das quests é esse maluco aqui. É um cara, se não me engano, isso aí. Vamos falar com a Madame Yukong.
What brings you here?
Nossa, o som de efeito ficou esquisito nessa cena.
Pick it out for me. She understood my pain. It's a shame I can no longer do anything for her. 30 years ago, I fought in a terrible war. My comrade and I set sail together, but only I returned. The scars of that war never truly healed. Still, the Law Fu traced out its arc of recovery and continued to trade. I felt tired of voyaging, like I'd lost the courage to pull on a bowstring ever again. I hid away in the Skyfaring Commission and buried myself in work, never wanting to see the sky again. Despite rising to Helmmaster, my military career hadn't prepared me for the type of meticulous planning work now confronting me. Tingyun, on the other hand, was a born merchant, always discussing business matters with me and offering up advice, even if she was my subordinate. She never fought alongside me on the battlefield, but in her own way, she became a comrade in arms. Without the help of Tingyun and the Guild, the Law Fu would not have been able to recover in the space of just 30 short years. I used to think that the Xianzhou had changed with the times. Geniuses like Tingyun were the future for the Skyfaring Commission's next generation. They would bring prosperity to the Law Fu. I was only ever suited to the flames of war. I was wrong. Only when the last minions of the Antimatter Legion are wiped out will I become useless to the Xianzhou. The Xianzhou needs people like me. Those willing to cruise the sky and fight the flames. The Star Skiff is ready for the ceremony now. Everyone, please place your objects aboard the Star Skiff.
Wait! Wait for me! Miss Tingyun prepared a gift for me. As a fellow ambassador, I cannot fail to honor our custom.
Amorachador. Eu não sei se escrever errado ou se essa palavra existe. Juro.
Ming, what is it that you've prepared?
I've brought a paper kite. I know it may seem simple compared to the precious items that Ting Yun gifted others in the past, but it has a deeper meaning. I heard that Foxians have a tradition where paper kites are used to comfort the souls of pilots who can no longer take to the skies. Ting Yun and I were never pilots in the strictest sense of the word, but we spent much of our lives out among the stars. For her to be able to take wing once again would make her very happy.
Out of all this stuff we've got, what do you think we should place on the star skiff?
Thank you for every...
This is the tea that Meng Ming is... This is a gift from Miss...
This time, we needn't compete.
The Skyfaring Commission shall never forget you, Ting Yun. I will seek out the truth. And if it is discovered that you were taken from us, I swear to avenge your unjust end. It is time for the soul-soothing ceremony. Please make your way to Earthrise Agora in Starskiff Haven.
Muito lindo esse final aí. Pois, porque a gente conhece a Ting Yun um pouco, né, comparado ao que ela é. Isso aí faz referência à tradição das lanternas chinesas, que você coloca algo que a pessoa que faleceu gostava na lanterna e solta, né? A lanterna tem uns que é na água, tem uns que é no ar, então tem os dois. Depende do motivo, né? E também do conceito definido por Star Trek, que o enterro no espaço, né? Você solta o corpo no espaço para que ele faça a sua última jornada, né?
Let us reconvene at the seat of divine foresight.
É muito bonito, rapaz. Emocionado.
Let's take it in turns. You rest. I'll stand guard.
What is your purpose for entering the seat of divine foresight?
Provavelmente eu vou ter que esperar a próxima embarcação do Lowfu pra mim pegar minha quarta VUP da Mage. Preciso de uma VUP de dano que tá faltando no time. Quer fazer meu time VUP? Avante!
Esteemed gratitude for the magnanimous actions of the nameless. I am sure Lady Fu has given voice to this already, but the Law Fu is greatly
Deixa eu tirar o automático rapidinho.
Therefore, on behalf of the Law Fu Cloud Knights, I hereby present you with a Jade Abacus, a symbol of our allied friendship.
Vou fazer um comentário aqui que eles são chamados de inominados, os personagens do Expresso Astral. Não é porque eles não têm nome, tá? mas é porque eles não seguem a nenhum grupo, organização, eles são independentes, né? Eles são... eles se aliam a quem eles quiserem e são inimigos de quem eles quiserem. Por isso que é inominados, né?
Back when the Alliance was first established, all those thousands of years ago, the Cienjo ships swore an oath, etching the record into a jade abacus. The world may crumble, and the heavens may fall, but this oath shall never be broken. The same is true of this jade abacus. It is a record of the Lawfu Cloud Knight's promise to the crew of the Astral Express. It is also a beacon. Grip it tightly, and it will send a message to the Jade Abacus here, in my hand. No matter how astronomically distant you are, the Lawfu Cloud Knights will always come to the aid of the crew, whatever your need may be.
Wow, now that's what I call a payoff.
Of course, I trust that such an important article will not be used for trivial or inappropriate circumstances. I hope you can understand.
Yep, got it. Say no more. Sure thing.
Thank you for your generosity, General.
Dan Heng.
General.
In accordance with the Edict of the Ten Lords Commission, I am hereby authorized to relieve your banishment decree. From this day henceforth, you may come and go freely on the Lawfu.
Nice!
But I must remind you that the crimes of Don Feng have had far-reaching implications. And some people, such as those in Scale Gorge Waterscape, will not be much moved by the issuance of a paper edict. While I can guarantee your freedom to come and go as you please, I cannot guarantee your safety. Again, I hope you can understand.
I understand.
This issuing of gifts brings with it a sense of relief. Even my wound is feeling much improved. The occasion calls for a line or two of poetry. Though I feel my efforts would be overshadowed by the erudition of Lady Fu. Another time, perhaps. The Express and its passengers have a long voyage ahead of them. May that voyage be smooth and untrammeled. I bid you farewell.
Eles dividiram bastante, né, a história, a campanha como um todo, né? E pra quem não sabe,
Oh, hi. So, also, after fighting, I'm worried. Safe travel.
pega aqui.
Himiko messaged me. The Express detected the Jade Gates reopening. She asked whether we'd be heading back anytime soon. She was also asking after you, Dan Heng. I think it'd be best if you update her in person, don't you think?
She must have been worried. I'll return to the train and put her mind at rest.
Himiko must be eager to hear about what we've been up to on this mission too, right? Hang on. Oh, how could I forget? We should bring something back for the conductor. Have you got any unfinished business on the Xianzhou? I've got gold.
Fine.
Don't worry.
Aqui, tá? Você pode vir no lugar e falar com os personagens, tá? Então, pô, vamos vir pra cá direto. Não há necessidade de falar com esses personagens aí. Que a Mahjong, a Yukong, né? Acho que só no geral aí. A adivinhadora lá.
From a universal perspective, there is little difference between the lives of long and short-lived species. The transcendence that the Xianzhou pursues is nothing compared to the enduring majesty of the stars. And the grief felt here is no different from our own. You're back. Himiko and I were just discussing our journey. This little excursion has reached its conclusion. All things must come to an end. Still, some endings spark a new beginning.
Next time, I think I should be the one trailblazing with you guys. Welt can stay on the Express.
Since when did the work roster just change like that?
Penacony. Do you remember? Before Kafka's proposal, that was our original destination. The family is throwing a banquet there, and they sent invitations out to the Express. I was curious about the state of the planet, so I accepted. When the conductor is ready, we can set off for the next stop.
Então, o próximo planeta que vai chegar aí é Penacony, né?
All who enter here are either jailers or prisoners. Which are you?
Neither. I'm merely a lost traveler.
What a spectacle. The Stellaron, the Ambrosial Arbor, the disciples of Sanctus Medicus, the Lord Ravager. A series of threats that almost succeeded in diverting attention away from the crucial question. They who brought the Stellaron onto the Xianzhou, what was their motive? Will you surrender, or do you require encouragement? Abomination of Yaoshi.
General, my power does indeed stem from the abundance. But I'm the same as you. We are both enemies of Yaoshi.
That's right, Jingyuan. Stay out of our way. The revival of the Arbor is an omen. It's time for the Xianzhou to choose its next path. The Rainbow Arbiter, the Plague's author, the Ruin author. This is a chess game between eons. If you don't stand with the winners, you stand to lose. And this time, we will put the abundance in their grave.
Fique de para descobrir qual será a próxima parte. Interlúdio. Ah, peguei até nível aqui. Cadê o... Aqui tá aqui assim. Beleza, deixa eu falar um negócio aqui, tá? A história em si acaba aqui, tá? Tem um interlúdiozinho ali que adiciona algumas coisas ali, principalmente sobre a mulher da faixa ali, que é mais uma que veio pra arrebentar o guri, né, o guri das espadas de gelo lá. Mano, esse maluco apanhou de todo mundo nesse enredo, cara. Ele apanha dos personagens, apanha da mulher, apanha do Danhan. Meu, não ganhou uma luta esse moleque, cara. É um vagabundo mesmo. Aí, ó, essas missões laranja quer dizer que é de evento. Gente, o enredo volta assim que for o salto pro próximo planeta, tá? O rolê do Senjo,
Is this a letter?
ele volta mais pra frente, provavelmente, tá? Cadê o pompom? Deixa eu pegar aqui. Deixa eu ver se eu consigo dar uns tiros aqui pra gente encerrar o enredo. Nossa. Tem? Tem. Então a gente volta com o enredo quando vier mais. Só que aí eu vou na minha conta, que eu já fiz tudo, tá? A única coisa que eu vou trazer aqui depois, não agora, já assim, um sábado aí, que vocês sabem que eu gosto de trazer as coisas no sábado, esses extras assim, vai ser a quest da Serval, tá? Que a quest Serval realmente é bem legal. Viu a cartinha do Luotia? Outro não tem, né? Não. Então, falou, valeu. Até mais. Fui e de volta assim que tiver condições, né? Fui.